Teresa, could you do me a favor? When you get a chance, it doesn't have to happen now, but just to turn that monitor a little bit. The camera's fine, but you see the flat screen? If you just push it towards... Perfect, thank you so much. Howdy, Julie, how are you? Howdy, Cristobal, what's going on, brother? It is Wednesday night. Hey, Tammy, over the hump and on our way to the first weekend of May. Nicole, husband laughs at how much I get a thrill out of you giving me a shout out. What's up, Nicole? Hola, ole, see? But it's all about Nicole tonight. What's happening, Nicole? Good to see you guys. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday. It's not a bad night after a pretty nice day, and this is one of the reasons why right here. Where's my thumb? There it is. Right here. I'll do this. Molds and grass. No oak, no pecan, and molds and grass are light. That is nice. We take it. What's up, Henry? Gabriella, hey, how are you? I'm great. How are you? Thanks for asking. Doing well. Oh, I should show you too while we're here. Aquifer. You know, this is the, if you're not familiar, the Edwards Aquifer, an artesian well system. And this map shows you where the recharge zone is, where the drainage area is. That's the largest. And so you want rain to hit there. It goes right into the recharge and into the well itself, you know. And so this 640.5 is the J17 well, which is out by Fort Sam Houston. We get a daily reading. It's a pressurized well, so sometimes it'll even get a little release of pressure and the level will rise without rain. Or if we're conserving the way we should be conserving. We're in stage 2 water restrictions. You can only water once a day, or once a week rather. You can only water once a week with a sprinkler system or an irrigation system, and it's based on your address. So 0, 1 on Monday, 2 and 3 on Tuesday. Today is 4 and 5. If your address ends in 4 or 5, you can water after 7 and before 11. The 7-11 rule. After 7 p.m., before 11 a.m. And that's the most efficient time to water anyway. But in stage 2, that's the only time you're supposed to be watering. Howdy, JR, what's happening? And so we're down 1/10 of a foot from yesterday to today. So we do a 24-hour change. The 10-day average is 640.8, which is right on the level stage 3 trigger. So 640 is, even though we're 0.8, so we're not technically there, but 640 and under is supposed to be stage 3. But we've gotten some water sources and the conserving is going well. We got some good rain in April. In fact, this went up about 6.5 feet over the last couple weeks of April. All right, so let's talk about the rain that's on the way. Radar is going to be clear tonight, but we're starting to get these little upper level disturbances that are going to start kicking in tomorrow. And each day we're going to have a chance of rain because now we're in a time of year we're not going to get a cold front and a change in air mass. And because of that, what we'll see is this same pattern sit in place, especially when you have a stubborn high. So a little bit of rain or even thunderstorms off the mountains of Mexico, those won't make it. Okay, see that line of green that goes all the way into Texas? Notice that? What I'm talking about is right here. This line that comes off all the way from the thunderstorm into, well, Crystal City. That is the overshooting tops of those thunderstorms. So thunderstorms are building at least 40, 50,000 feet in height, and because of the wind speeds aloft being stronger, they'll blow the top off, and that's, you know, a highly precipitable line of clouds. It's not rainfall. That's just the overshooting clouds coming off the top of that thunderstorm. Isn't that cool? All right, so that's the only rain out there tonight. We won't see rain tonight, but by morning, possible. In fact, let's back this up. That's Friday, 1 a.m. Let's go all the way back, and you can see here in the morning. Okay, and we go in, you can see a couple little sprinkles maybe. Nothing really measurable under cloudy skies tomorrow morning. Might see a little fog Thursday morning, and then we get a little bit of sun. Look at that. We break out. This is not good in a sense of when you're in a severe weather setup, you don't want to see sun and heat the afternoon of the severe weather event. because what that does is further destabilize the atmosphere. It helps ramp conditions up and make them even more favorable for severe weather. One of the things it does, you hear us talk about the cap pretty often, the cap of warm air aloft, and that inhibits thunderstorm development. If you've got warm air, you're capping off the atmosphere. Thunderstorms will build, but they'll hit warm air and quit, and they won't even, sometimes not even build at all. And typically, in a capped environment, you don't see thunderstorms develop at all. Well, what the heat and sunshine will do in the afternoon is erode that cap, break that cap, so that once the system gets here, there's no cap to worry about, and the thunderstorms are free to roam. So here's 8 o'clock tomorrow night, Del Rio, Eagle Pass, Bracketville, into Uvalde by 9 p.m., Crystal City, Carrizo Springs. I mixed that up earlier. I always do that. I either do, but it's Carrizo Springs that's farther south. I should go A, and you know, it's not alphabetical. 10:30, it's still not in San Antonio. It's over Pearsall, Cotulla at 11, into Atascosa County, midnight. And look at this, the model is still showing that it stays to our south. And we just get clipped across southern Bexar County, maybe Von Army, maybe Elmendorf, but Atascosa County, Frio County probably gets the worst of it. And it looks like it weakens as it moves east, especially once it gets east of 281. Comes into Victoria and Port Lavaca. Now, this is one model prediction. Again, the timing for San Antonio, best timing is going to be around midnight. And then pushes to the coast. Let's take a look at some other models. This is the IBM, trusted. None of them, okay, now, look what the IBM's doing on that storm we were just looking at over Mexico. So, unless, that's really good. To have an isolated thunderstorm, initializing that well, I've got a lot of confidence in what I just showed you. We're going to take a look at another model, but it's almost impossible to initialize better than this one. I'm going to say it is, because there's just no way anybody's got it that well. We'll go to the NAM. I would consider this good, unless, you know, we didn't have what I just showed you on the IBM model. So near Del Rio, you can see, again, that's pretty good on a normal night. The HRRR, not bad, but remember the intensity. It's a thunderstorm, and that's, you know, this is only light rain. I would call this excellent, better than what I just showed you. One more. Nothing on that one. Oh, wait, that one. Okay. It's about the same. So moving forward, HRRR shows us a few sprinkles early tomorrow morning. That's good match with what we showed you on the IBM. Timing looks about the same, 7 to 9 out west. And we get rain, but everything strong to severe stays well to our south. So that's all, but even farther south with the HRRR. Now the NAM. Morning a little bit more. And look at that. The NAM's the only model that shows good hill country rain. Midday, a break in the afternoon. And then here comes the impulse. Boy, very lackluster on the NAM. Look at that. Just some light rain and no thunderstorms. Interesting. So again, there was no doubt with who I was going with when, look at that, initializing perfectly. So what I mean by that, see where that thunder, this is the computer saying there should be a thunderstorm right now over northern Mexico. And if I go to live radar, there's an isolated thunderstorm over northern Mexico. I mean, that is some of the best initializing I've ever seen. No lie. That's incredible. So Eliza wants to know about Saturday. Eileen wants to know about, or Aileen, I'm sorry, about Friday night. Thank you, Alicia. Vanessa, how are you? Hi, Maria. Kerrville's in the house. Here's good news with these slight rain chances. Oh, here's bad news first. I always like bad news before good news. We're at a level 2 risk. Any of the storms that do develop, and as I showed you, most of the models don't think we see much in the San Antonio area. A level 2 out of 5 risk with a level 1 coming in for Cuero, Hallettsville, even up to Gonzales. But San Antonio, this level 2 was moved east to now cover all of Bexar County, New Braunfels, even Seguin, where last night it stopped in western Bexar County. So it's a pretty good region under the level 2 risk, with chances even beyond tomorrow night, 20 to 30% every day, 40% again on Sunday. Look at this. And this has gone up in the last 24 hours. We're now eclipsing 2 inches, maybe 2.5 by next Wednesday, next 7 days. That's really, really good. And see where it's falling? Right where it needs to. Not only for the Edwards Aquifer, I showed you the recharge zone, but look at that, for extreme and exceptional drought condition. Very, very much so hitting the bullseye with that rain. And with the highest rain expected. All right, 7-day forecast. First things first, the heat. It's going to be a warm one, and it's going to be humid. Hi, Estella. There's Sunday for you, Mike. What's going on? Looks like we'll know when it shows the whites of its eyes. Hey, John. Thank you, Mary. So there we go, 30 to 40. Tomorrow morning, 30. Most of the day, 30, but most of the day dry. It's tomorrow night. 7 to midnight, maybe 1 a.m. Then Friday, 20, back up to 30 Saturday, 40 Sunday. And don't forget, Thursday through Sunday, it's Cornival time. In fact, I need to build a little forecast for Cornival. And the organizers were at, because I'm a proud Holotian, we love to get corny in Helotes. You got to come out. There's a PRCA rodeo Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, from mutton busting and bull riding, all the fun. You've got great grounds. You've got pony rides for the kids. The whole kiddie midway is really well done. I have to admit, they do a really good job with rides for toddlers and 4 and 5-year-olds. They can get on these little rides that are a lot of fun. They have several of them. That's really cool. And then they have the big rides for the teenagers and adults. Big, nice Ferris wheel to enjoy. A lot of great food. A lot of great food. Get the corn in the cup. Oh yeah, the best. But yeah, it's a 4-day festival out in Helotes. Keep Helotes Corny opening tomorrow night at 5 p.m. But look at that. Every day, rain chances on this 7-day forecast. It's a blessing. We need it. Hi, Juanita. What's up, Javier? Right, Joy? Helotes in the house. We're some proud Helotians. Keep Helotes Corny. Looks like we need to figure out closing the oven doors, opening the freezers, right? That would be nice. We were doing a May preview, and it turns out May actually had a day, at least 104. Hottest temperature ever recorded in a May month, 104. Coldest was 47. Don't know the years off the top of my head, but what do you call a baby owl stuck in the rain? A moist owlet. That's pretty good. I like that one. Have a wonderful Wednesday night, everybody. God bless you. We'll see you on Ken's 5 News at 10, and I hope you have an awesome Thursday.